Today, we're going to talk about why you should be reading Beauty and the Beasts. So this is a fairly, I feel like, I don't know how popular it is, but I feel like it's got to be doing okay because according to the Webnovel statistics, it has over 160 million views and it is currently on chapter 170 to the date of this video. If you are reading this comic as well, please let me know in the comment section down below so that way I know I'm not the only one that's reading this. So let me just give you just a brief summary as to what this story is even about. And actually I happened to stumble upon it through a Facebook ad. My analytics are just everywhere. I don't know if you can call it an isekai story sort of for women. This girl just drops into this world and it's a world that is filled with beast men, hence the title Beauty and the Beasts. The thing that drew me to this is that apparently in this world all females are hideous and it's just like, wait, what? Like it's like borderline insulting, but it kind of like pulled me because I was like, well, how hideous are we talking here? Like, her landing there from another world, she's, of course, also since it has nothing to do with the fact that, that she's the main character, like, protagonist or whatever, she is, like, beautiful compared to these women. And in this story, they live off, like, a society that is just, like, driven by females seeking out, like, partners. And hello polygamy. It's they can have more than one partner and it's just like, females basically get whatever they want because they're rare also. There's more, I guess the ratio of male to female is drastically different. In comes by Queen by Ching. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's the only one that has like a different name. Everybody else has like Americanized names. She just starts living in this world and this leopard takes her in and the story starts off like that. She's kind of like just scared. She's like, oh, where am I? She's like, oh my god, all these guys are everywhere. And oh my god, this leopard guy, like, wants to do me. Like, it's really weird. And to be honest with you, it was kind of cringy to read at first because I was like, oh man, what's gonna happen in this story? Where are they going with this? But for some odd reason, you just can't look away. Like, you can't stop reading it. That being said, why am I telling you to read it? Well, I have 10 very valid reasons as to why you should be reading this trash alongside with me. Number 1, there are so many really just fun characters. If you are a lover of fantasy type stories, then you will not be disappointed in this. There is just any kind of animalistic type, we got cat boys, we have snake boys, we have bird boys, tiger boys. You got all these different like animal people in this story. And in this world, they can actually transform into their animal like, species that they are. Because they all have their like separate kingdoms. So it's like the kingdom of the leopards, like kingdom of apes. And they actually bring up peacock, mermaid, tiger, bear, leopard, hawk, snake, ape. I don't think we've seen any peacocks yet. And it's already 170 chapters in. Nor have we seen mermaid. So I'm kind of curious by that. And I'm gonna keep reading the manga hoping that we run into these characters. Reason 2, if you are into the male harem type storylines, then you are gonna love this. Because like I said, she's like supposedly the most beautiful female that most of these males have ever seen. So they're just like all wanting to become her. And it's literally like animals. The words they use, they want to be her mate. And it's just so funny though, because she's like, at the beginning, she's like, yeah, I'm so scared, I'm so shy, yeah, what do I do? And then it's like, where we are now, it's just like, all right, who's next? Let's go ahead. But it's just really funny that, you know, it started off like, she was like so scared of the world, and now she's just like super chill with like her polyamorous life that she has. Number 3 is the drawing style. I actually really like the drawing style, and it's kind of hit or miss sometimes with some of these online comics. But I mean, you really, at the end of the day, you really gotta think. It's like, you know, I don't even know like how big of a team, or if it is even a team, or who exactly, like how many people are helping out with this comic. You gotta give them credit. Like, they're doing all this work and stuff, and all the pages are colored. You know, that this is not just black and white. Like, they're all fully colored pages and stuff. So they even take time with like the background male characters, like the characters that are in the background. Like, even those guys, I don't think I've ever seen like a background male character where I'm like, ugh. Like, all of the guys are always like, they make them super attractive looking. Number 4, there's some really funny stuff. Like, really funny stuff in this manga that kind of just makes you sometimes do like a what? For example, there's some like scenes where like, this is all beginning stuff, so I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but there's like some scenes in the beginning where Parker's like scared that she's too beautiful, and so they're like trying to figure out ways to like let her not be as, you know, appealing to the other males. And so their idea of making her look ugly is they literally just slap mud on her face. Like, there's just 2 round circles of mud, and then he's like, great, you're hideous. And it's not even like, but she still looks like super duper cute. Like, she does not look, it did not change her look at all. Like, it just literally just too much. But she's, you know, her eyes are still like really sparkly and shoujo, and like her eyelashes are like long still and just beautiful. And it's just funny because they're just like, yeah, now you're ugly. It's just like, what? No, that doesn't. And then later on, she's like, oh, I don't want to have to wear mud on my face. Like, oh, I have a great idea, because somehow like her makeup bag got run along somehow. I don't even know how that happened, but somehow her makeup bag gets dropped into the world with her. And so her idea of making herself ugly is she literally gets like her black like eyeliner pen, like, and then just like does dots here like freckles. And I'm like, and she's like, how about that? And he's just like, oh yeah, you're hideous now. Like, and it's not even like, still, you're like looking at it and you're like, how is that hideous? Like, she still looks really cute. Like, I don't understand. Number 5, Curtis. I don't even have to say more than that. Curtis. I don't even know why she bothers with Parker, to be honest with you. Like, let's just get real here. Like, Curtis is the real deal. He's your typical, like, cold at first, but oh my god, he has a soft side and he loves me type thing. And it's just, oh my god, it's just love it, okay? Just love it. That's the stuff I die for in mangas, okay? And it's great because he fulfills that. And then to make it even better, in this world, he is really powerful, and he can transform into a snake. That is his thing. He's a snake. So what more do you want, people? Come on. Like, if you don't read this manga for any of my other reasons, you just want to check him out because you want to see a hot snake guy, I'm for it, okay? I'm all for it. And listen, yo, he provides, okay? He provides way more than Parker will ever provide in his whole life. There's like an ongoing joke that me and my friend like to say with this manga, because you find, I mean, it's like a prehistoric world almost, with some of the creatures and animals and things like that are out there. She wants like her modern day conveniences, and so one of the things that she really wants is rice. The girl wants rice, and you know, guess who provides that? Curtis! He is best mate, okay? Best mate. Reason number 6. It is quite refreshing to read that they are not afraid to talk about female menstruation cycle. Okay, friends, we should not be ashamed of this. And this manga certainly is not ashamed of it. It was kind of weird at first that they brought it up, like, because she actually, I mean, it's realistic at least, because she's like, oh no, I started my period. And I was just like, wait, what? Like, why are they even bringing this up in the prehistoric days and even with animals? Like, what does that mean? It means that you are able to have babies. And so, like, they actually really play off this fact. Like the science fact about like periods, and it's just really interesting to read that they actually like made this a thing in this manga. That, you know, periods is a thing, and it's funny because the males know, like the males know, they're like, oh, she's just on her cycle, and then they like bring her cotton. I mean, I have to give the girl some props because oh god, she's living in that world, and that's all she gets is cotton to put there to, you know, sweet lord. Like, man, thank God for modern day conveniences. Number 7. If you're anything like me, I really enjoy watching some anime and reading different kinds of manga for the cringe factor. Yeah, and it's exactly what I mean. Like, just things that make you just kind of like, for example, they go far enough in this manga. I mean, they talk about reproduction and all this other stuff just, you know, so casually. Why not talk about getting hot and bothered too? So that's like something that gets brought up early on, and it's just like, and I feel so bad for Parker. Parker is like, he deserves some type of medal, man, because he don't get any. Hardly gets any. And it's just really funny. Literally, like, within, like, one of the first beginning chapters, like, he just has to go out and jump in a lake because he's just so hot and bothered. Even some of these chapter titles are, like, super cringe. The female's body. Period. Heat. I don't want to reproduce. I want to be your male too. Don't be naked. And many more chapters that you need to read in this delicious manga. Number 8, husbandos for days. And I like this because, you know, there's so many, like, you know, in the anime world, the concept of waifus, you know, and then, you know, we have husbandos, or I don't even know if that's, I'm pretty sure it's a thing. In this manga, that's the world, okay? That's just how this society runs, is that you get to have multiple husbands, and it's just really funny because she was like, it didn't seem like she was down with it at first because she was like, yeah, I've never even kissed a guy before, and then like, you know, fast forward, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but you know, when in Rome, like, you know, like she's just down with it now, and I'm just like, all right, girl, like, you know, you do your thing. That, and you kind of like start shipping her with like other people that you wish that she would like drag into her harem of males that she needs to have, and you get kind of upset when she doesn't choose like certain ones. Yeah, if there's like, so if you're reading the manga and you have certain husbandos that you're rooting for, let me know in the comment section down below. AKA Winston. Cause seriously, man, if I was trapped in this world and like polygamy was a thing, like a day-to-day like life, you know, this is just how the world is, you bet your sweet I'd be like making sure I had one for each purpose, okay? Gotta have a husband that can fly. You need a husband that can freaking, you know, sustain himself in cold temperatures. You need a husbando that's really fast, okay? It's like Pokemon, okay? You need to collect them all, and that's just, she's not taking advantage of this, guys, and this makes me very frustrated at times. Guys, I'm loving this makeup so far. Let's draw a moon. Yeah? Yeah, we down for that? I'm down for that. Number 9, as to why you should be reading this, is for all the animorph scenes. I am not kidding when I'm saying animorph scenes. You see them like crouch to the ground and like turn into their respective animal, or like sometimes like they will like extend their arms out and they turn into wings. Like, it's just, it's for things like that that I'm just like, yes, I'm reading this. And number 10, the reason why you should be reading this is because I don't know, like sometimes it kind of aggravates me with these isekais that they don't try to use like their knowledge from the future, because I mean they're most of the times, unless it's like an isekai and it's like they're in a futuristic world type thing, but like she actually, like surprisingly, which she doesn't really come off to being a very smart person, but she does try to use knowledge that she remembers from her world. I do appreciate the fact that, you know, that they don't make her completely stupid. You know, she does a lot of things and introduces a lot of concepts to them, and then everybody's just like, wow. And those are pretty much my top 10 reasons. I actually really enjoy the story. Like, the story is actually really good. I ain't gonna lie, guys, I have spent money on this series, just because, like, I'm always eager to, like, know what's gonna happen, and I was too impatient. At first, I was doing really good. I was very diligent about, like, making sure to check in daily and, like, you know, make sure I was getting my points and stuff like that, and then I just got really, impatient, and I just started buying the chapters. Tell me what you think, if you guys like it or not. I hope you check it out and give it a try. If you are currently reading it, oh my gosh, please comment down below and let me know how you think the series is going so far. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully you got a laugh out of it and it encourages you to read Beauty and the Beasts. Again, it is on Webnovel. It's a manga reading app, and yep, I have it on my phone, and then you can actually access it on your computer as well. I'll go ahead and I'll link the story down in my description bar below. Have a super fantabulous day, and I'll see you guys in another video soon. Ja ne!